Baby, I won't waste your time. Baby, us is where we shine. Teaching Tuesday, it's more than just another day. Teaching Tuesday, find your answers in this place. Teaching Tuesday, Teaching Tuesday.
All right. Well, I told you today would be audio only because I've made a conscious decision to not scare you all with how I look right now. Today has been a almost glorious day, I will say. I had the opportunity to get up, to eat, to do all the things, go see my trainer, press my body to a few limits. I've been having some crazy situations with my knee and my knee. Anyway, but and then I ran some errands for the doggy. Say hi, Dang Dang. Which he is now mesmerized by the thing that I bought him with the errand that I ran. And so I just was like, you know what? Anybody who can tune in, great. I do know I normally start about 20 minutes ago, but I was having, again, in the glorious day, I was on a conference call with a client who is now talking to a trademark attorney because their vision is expanding. And I think that's a great place for us to segue in today's conversation or today's teaching, or how to. I guess I forgot today is Teaching Tuesday is now How to Tuesday. And so I want to talk about the things that you're not doing and how to do them. The things that you're not doing and how to do them. Because, I've noticed something that seems to be a norm. And we always talk about what we don't want. We're always talking about, what we're doing. But sometimes it's just not about that, right? And one of the things that I've noticed about myself, and I've said this for years, is that there are things that I am not doing, or rather not doing publicly. I might be doing them, but I'm not doing them publicly. And I want to be. Can we just stop right there? Like, I'm not doing them, but I want to be doing them. Or I used to do them. Maybe some of you can relate to that. I used to do them, but I don't do them now. And the question always comes up, like, how did that happen? How did that happen? Because I've been working with a lot of founders and leaders, et cetera, business owners, entrepreneurs, however you want to spin it. And sometimes we have to get back to the original intention. I find that a lot of people stray. A lot of people stray, and you stray away from what your original intention was, your original vision was, your original whatever. You stray away from it in hopes of getting some sort of outcome that you feel like you weren't getting with that original vision. And I'm like, well, sometimes it was your timing. It wasn't what you were doing, it was when you were doing it. And I don't want you to become an egomaniac, right? I don't want you to become an egomaniac and believe, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Every time something is not working the way you want it to work, you feel like you've got to rework it. And I'm like, no, maybe not. Maybe you just need to chill out and look at the timing. You need to chill out and becoming more analytical and strategic is one of the best things that you can do for your entire life. And a lot of people don't do that. They're really quick to throw things away and, oh, this sucks. Let me do something else. Let me go back in Canva. Let me make a new logo. Let me And I'm like, yeah, no. Because if it's not strategic and it's not aligned, then why are you doing it? Well, this wasn't selling. Okay, cool. Why wasn't it selling? Answer the question of why is going to empower you more than knowing what or offering what or positioning the what. Does that make sense? Y'all let me know. And if you're catching this live, put live in the comments. If you're catching this on the replay, put replay in the comments. Because it's all for you, baby. All for you. Do you really want it? All for you. Hey. Sometimes you just got to sing it out and dance it out. But see, we don't ask why enough. We don't ask why. We just start coming up with new stuff. Oh, that didn't work. And I'm like, didn't it? And so for some of you, what you're not doing is the thing that you were supposed to be doing. Let's just be honest. Let's just be transparent. For some of you, the thing that you're not doing is the thing that you were supposed to be doing. And for some of you, the thing that you're not doing is the thing that you stopped doing and need to start doing. It really just depends. It really just depends. It really just depends. And if you're not asking those questions, right? If you're not saying, oh man, well, why didn't that work out? You know, when I go back and look at some things in my life, it's not about the what. It's the what, but it's really the why. Why didn't that work out? Why didn't that go the way I thought it would go? Why? And before you can answer the question, because some of you ask the questions and you answer it in the same breath, right? You need that download, you need that answer, you need that wisdom that comes from inside of you. This is not your time to logicize your way through things and say, well, I should have done this, and this. Well, the why will tell you that. If you let why actually get answered, you will probably find that the why will change everything. The why will change everything. Everything. The why will change absolutely everything. Not the whine, Dane. He's been whining a lot. Poor baby's teething. Every time I look up, he's looking like a little old man in the mouth, teeth just missing, just bless his little heart. But he's whining a lot. I know, Pooh. Truthfully, he sounds like some of you. He's whining just like you are. Like, what I find so fascinating oftentimes is that people will say, what is it, baby? People will say, oh, it's the new year. Do you understand that December is Monday? Do you understand that? And so before you start that new year, new me crap, I need you to start asking why. This is the how-to part. What you're not doing and why. And how to start. What you're not doing and how to start or restart or stop. Or actually, in this particular context, what you're not doing is super important. For me, I'll make it personal. For me, what I am not doing is being very public, very vocal about my spiritual and intuitive gifts. I touch on it every now and then. I'll hit a pocket and then I'll not do it. Or if you catch me live, especially on TikTok, of course, I'm always talking about the energetics and the spirituality that goes into business ownership, foundership, all of that goodness, right? Always talking about that. Always aligning things, the pragmatic with the energetic and the spiritual, always doing that. And so thank you guys for tuning in. And so because of that, right, I know that matters to me. It matters to me that you're spiritually well. It matters to me that you're emotionally well, because ultimately, like I told somebody today, I was invited to interview for an opportunity. And for me, at this stage in the game, if you invite me to interview, then okay, I'll submit my documentation and then let's move into an interview. Well, they decided to come back with a hoop to jump through, and that was, oh, make a video. I'm not making a video about my experiences. I'm not doing that. You can Google me. Enjoy that. But you also invited me. So I'm not going to jump through hoops. I'm just not going to do it. Energetically, that just didn't feel like what I needed to do. Hey, babe. But I don't talk enough about that. I might be talking about it some, but I need to talk about it more. And so if you skate over to TikTok, you'll see that a lot of my latest videos are predicated on divine download, intuitive messages, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm sharing them. And I'm not saying, oh, the Lord told me to tell you. I'm not saying that. But you can see by the comments that clearly I'm hitting nails on heads. I know I need to do that. And so for me, how to start doing it, I just needed to, how to start doing it. For me, it was how to start doing it more. So I just started doing it. Now, for some of you, that may not be the case. What you're not doing may be an actual thing. It might be offering product and services, right? There's a pragmatic element. Or it could be that you're doing all of this and you're not resting and recharging. What is it? Let's ask the question, right? There's people that are tuned in, again, live and replay. What is it that you're not doing? In the grand scheme of it all, what is it that you're not doing? Not the stuff that you stopped because it was like womp 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 womp. I'm talking about, what are you not doing in terms of your gifts, your talents, your insights? Maybe the vision that you started with. What are you not doing? What are you not doing? And is it a restart? Is it a new start? Is it a finally start? And out of that space, then you craft the how-to, right? If it's a new start, then what does that look like? Does that mean that some other things have to go away in order to make space for it? Was that the issue, that there just wasn't space? If it's a restart, okay, great. Does that mean you have to go back to doing something that you were doing before? Is it a message out to your email list? Is it a live stream? Is it a video? Is it something you need to integrate into your messages? Is it something you need to do offline? What is it? Right? And for some, there's going to be some things that precipitate, or that precede rather, the start doing it part, right? You may need to make time. You may need to make room. You may need to take inventory. And those things matter because, listen, it's all a process, y'all. It's all a process. But what I want to leave you with today, right, as we move into the day where we give thanks and all of that, whether you celebrate or not, right, that's what's on the calendar. Give thanks for understanding. Give thanks for new knowledge, for new information, even if it's old. How about, let's give thanks for renewed information, renewed understanding, renewed vision. Because for some of you, this season is going to be about a renewal. It's not going to be about new. This is not the movie ATL. This is not going to be about the new. This is going to be about renewal. Again, new again, renew. Renewal of energy, renewal of insight, renewal of mission and vision, renewal of connection, renewal of relationships. Don't get afraid. Don't be afraid. I'm not saying your tragic ex is going to try to come back. I mean, they might, but you know what I'm saying, right? So be open to that. Because if I asked you what you're not doing and you already got that message within, then you already know. My work here is done. So that being said, if I can serve and support you in any way, I'm happy to do so. Our new Black Friday offer, I am reopening Founder Mind. You want to get in there. I'm creating a room full of winners and wins. And I really want to invite you to come take up space and take up your rightful place in the room of winners. I want to see you there. So make sure from Black Friday to Cyber Monday, we're going to have an incredible offer for you to come into this community. I'll get with you. For you to come into this community and get what you need, right? But be on the lookout. I've got a lot of things rolling around in my head. And again, as I speak of that sense of renewal, some of these things that are rolling around in my head right now, they've been rolling around in my head for years. And I picked them up and I put them down, and I picked them up and I put them down. And honestly, that's part of the journey. So please don't mind screw yourself by saying, oh my God, I can't believe I didn't do it. I'm behind. You're not behind. Divine timing is always perfect, but fairly inconvenient to our humanity. It's okay. All right. So nevertheless, if you caught this live, please put live in the comments. We're currently streaming 2 locations on Facebook as well as YouTube. So if you caught it live, great. If you catch it on the replay, great. If you have questions, drop them in the comments. If I can serve and support you in any way, or you want to learn more about me, please check out thestephstore.com or thecollegeofempowerment.com, or better yet, go to the Steph Store and it'll take you to the College of Empowerment. But anyway, that concludes our message for today on the things you're not doing and how to start or restart. And so thank you guys for hanging out. I was about to say for loving and learning with me, all the things. So take care and have a beautiful day. Bye.
Have you been on a weight loss journey and the scale just isn't giving you the results you hoped for? Well, meet Thinner, an FDA-registered, all-natural, homeopathic approach that addresses the root causes of how to lose weight and keep it off, especially if hormones are an issue. If you're tired of all of the guesswork and doing it alone, scan the QR code for more info, and let's get you started today.